Hi, thank you for looking at the channel. This is a reply to Mark Devlin with manifestation flaws. Very interesting video. It seems very difficult. But hi Mark, hope you're okay. Okay. So this is a reply. There's a lot of stuff in the video. It's quite a long video, so I'm sorry. I'll apologise ahead if I've missed anything important. I'm sorry about that. Okay, where I'll start is I don't think. I'm sorry if this. I hope this doesn't upset anyone who's religious, but I don't think our creators made the universe. I think there was already universal laws, and some entities came to the planet and created us in their image. The reasons I believe this is because our controllers have to circumnavigate around universal laws, and I think the laws were already in place. So I think certain things, karmic laws and universal laws, were already in place before we were made. And I think visitors to the Earth, which is a beautiful planet, as you've said, but beautiful things attract the wrong people sometimes. It would suggest that we were made by mortals, advanced mortals maybe, to serve them in some way, but share a Gnostic living with them, possibly. But currently we are left with the universal laws. This is the other point, but no presence of these beings that were our makers. No one there saying, no intelligence there saying this is wrong, type stuff. But there is seems to be natural energy laws, and I think they are energy. All right, I hope that answers. Well, I'm getting to where I'm getting to regarding are the manifestation laws flawed. I'll get to where my thoughts on it, although I don't know everything. I don't hardly know anything at all. I would suggest that a malevolent presence came to the planet and damaged it, caused a flood maybe, but also changed us. We were too powerful. The way we were left remain in our original state, and I think they did a terrible thing and merged us with monkeys. I know there is slightly different blood groups, but for those of us that have a rhesus blood group, I think we were downgraded. While I'm on this topic, I would suggest, I'm going to put it in the details of the video. There's a wonderful man called Chuck Swindoll who's he's written a dissertation, a thesis, or something like that, a academic paper, and he's taken stuff from it and made in 2 parts a 4-hour video, and it's called Kazharian Mafia God Eaters, and it's really worth a watch. If you watch it, you'll have to watch it in a few parts, but he's really given a lot of thought to it. And this is my understanding is this is a person who's really been forced to reflect on life. But anyway, I'll leave that further down. Is money involved in karma, or manifestation, should I say? It's interesting because our controllers always seem to get a payout when they pull a stunt, and I'm thinking of things like the Titanic / Olympic disaster, where the insurance paid out, and 9/11, where there was a massive insurance payout. So that seems to be how the money comes around. But what it actually is using a system that's a corporate system to pay the money out. I don't really understand it that much, but it's a good question. I know someone personally who manifests money in terms of business, which is wonderful, but doesn't contribute anything towards home bills or any stuff like that. And this creates bad karma through resentment. So on one hand, you create the money, it's wonderful. On the other hand, you don't honour your debts, your overheads and stuff, and leave other people to pay for it. So that's another aspect of money as well. I don't know. I think money is material, and I don't think manifestation works in material things personally. Another thing is, from my point of view, because I don't have a perfect life, I don't have a bad life, but I don't have a perfect life. My daughter left 7 years ago while I was in the middle of a spiritual awakening. And I've often asked why that has happened, and thought about it in terms of karma. But with time, I've also reflected on different sides of the situation. I'm also not subject to the put downs and anger outbursts I used to be subject to, and I have a much more peaceful life. So is manifestation, I sort of think and feel and have experienced that manifestation happens in small ways, small but important ways, and usually at a higher frequency. So I always think the top frequency is love. How do I try and get to a higher frequency? Exercise, meditation, certain food, sunlight, and whenever I can, I always try and help people. I've found that things come to me, although I've lost a lot in the last 4 years, more than any other time, particularly friendships. I have been gifted with certain things through manifestation, but I'm someone who doesn't really ask for anything, so I've never really tried. Occasionally I've asked for it to stop raining if I have to go out in it and stuff, and it has stopped. So I don't have any answers. But Mark, I do feel your pain, and it does resonate with me. So I hope you find some peace in because I know you're working hard and you're trying to do things for other people. I hope you find some peace in all that and find some answers. And that's really heartfelt, that message. Okay, that's my answer. I don't know whether there's anything to pick out of it, but thank you. Thank you for your work, Mark, and you've helped me anyway. Thanks, everybody. Cheers. Bye.